the more I do now, I see even finer details. I understand the finer details of it. DPPA is the family. Walked in as a baby, and I am growing as part of this. Share my philosophy of what I do and what all the things I do for my efficiency, how to make my workflow quicker. Workflow is very, very important for me. Efficiency in the workflow is very important for me because I do not want to spend time on things that are boring, taking out the blemishes and all these things. I want to get to the creative part and spend my time there if I would like to, not spending the time in the mundane stuff, everyday stuff.
Inefficiency or getting bogged down in certain steps of Photoshop, it's a creativity killer, isn't it?
Yep, it is. It is. If you let it, it will be a creativity killer. So I will be talking about how I do my actions and things like that, just a glimpse of them so that, people get an understanding of how to approach them as well. Actions actions has such a negative connotation. In general, action means something you click and then, this magic happens and you don't know what that action is doing. But that's not the way I take them. I mean, it's anything to do my workflow faster, make it faster. And anything I do more than once, I create an action so in my workflow. So it fits into this. And that way I don't have to spend time. We don't really realize how much time we spend moving our mouse over things and, trying to grab something. It takes so much time. So we can make all that so much easier by doing some actions and stuff like that, bringing in efficiencies. So we have this misconception that, post-processing is something bad. When somebody says, oh, I Photoshopped something, that has this negative connotation that, oh, something was not done right in the camera. For me, it's a tool in my process to finish the image. It's not a corrective tool. It's an enhancement tool. Like you do the good lighting. It's not a corrective tool. It's just we are enhancing what is already there in front of us. Same as posing, the expression. Similarly, post-processing also piece of the puzzle that gives me the final look. When we come to a Photoshop, the methodical approach to it is missing. We have this humongous information on the YouTube and everywhere else people are pouring in. So it's like you're just learning the alphabets and you're going in, sitting in a degree class and you're overwhelmed. What is the psychology? I don't understand all this. So my approach is take it step by step, approach it in a linear fashion, build on the tools, and then arrive at higher levels of how to use the tools. I think it's important to have that methodical approach to it. That is the fastest way, I think, is to learn. Once you learn that methodical path, then you can take all this other scattered information, then you know where that fits into your workflow. But if you don't have the methodical approach, the scattered information is only confusing. My struggle was how to get that artistic feel with the tools I have. I know I can do all these things, but how to do a good job at them, how to make it all work together in cohesion. That was my struggle. So technical was not my struggle because I enjoy all that aspect. Even photography, as soon as I saw the digital camera, oh my God, you click this and you automatically get the picture. That's amazing. So that's what excited me even to get into photography. But same with Photoshop. My struggle has always been like how to bring this balance. These tools are there, but I'm doing this liquify, but why is it still look ugly? How I make it to my taste. Yeah, that has been my struggle.
How do you know, PG, when to stop editing an image? How do you
That's a
It's
hard
like the
one.
enemy of good is better. You keep working with it, and all of a sudden you've created a monster. Like, no, that's not what I meant to do. How did I get there?
So that's a good question. That's I mean, for me, that's a philosophical question. As in, I when I start the image, I have an idea of up to what extent I need to go, how far I want to go with this image. As in, like when I started learning, I want to apply every single technique I know on every single image, which is crazy. Like, I used to spend 6-7 hours on one single image. Now I can finish an image in under 10 minutes if I want to. Typical time might be like 30 to 45 minutes. And if needed, I mean, if it's a print competition image and if I need, it needs that extra attention I need to give it, it could be 2 to 3 hours at max. So, and then I might go after 3 days and might spend another 10 minutes on that or something like that. So the end is defining how much time I need to spend. So is it something a headshot and just for a website use for somebody, I might spend 10 minutes and be done with it. Is it something that's going to go on my Facebook or into my portfolio, or something I'm displaying it as the work I want to be displayed, might be 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So if a client is buying a bigger print, then I'll spend that 30-45 minutes time.